Hello and welcome to your throat chakra class. Today we're going to be focusing on our throat chakra, so we're going to be going through some postures that help to just open and clear that. The throat chakra, the color associated with the throat chakra is blue. The throat chakra is associated with freedom of speech, with emotion expression. It's all about verbal expression, confidence, communication. So that's kind of something to keep in mind as we move through our practice today. Let's start on our backs. We're just going to begin by extending the feet down towards the end of the mat. And then come down onto the back body. Let the palms fall open by your side. So just allow yourself to soften in the breath. Maybe tuck the shoulders a little below the back. Making your way into your opening Shavasana. Allow the eyes to come to a close if you'd like. Softening through the jaw. Maybe finding a small part between the teeth. Coming into the present moment. And feeling the body. Feel the weight in the mat. Feel softness through the muscles of the face. And maybe if you'd like to begin to set an intention for your practice. Something to meditate on, something to think about as we flow and breathe. Beautiful. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Just rocking the head side to side. All right, start to slide the feet in. Place the feet down by the sit bones. We're going to extend our right arm up and overhead and just come onto your right side of the body. We're in our fetal position or our transition pose. And then when you're ready, press yourself up into a comfortable sitting position. Okay, beginning here in our easy pose, we're going to start just by extending the right hand out by our side as if we're reaching for the mat, and then dropping the left ear towards the left shoulder. You'll feel an openness through the right arm leading right up to the top of the neck. Let the shoulders move away from the ears. Feel the sit bones root beneath you. Just see what's coming up for you here. Deep inhale. Exhale, release the right hand down on the knee. Slow circle back to the other side. We're moving towards the right now with the right ear. Taking the left hand, reach as far towards the left as you can. Feel that long stretch along the arm and the neck. Keep the shoulder blades down the back body. Breathe. Deep inhale. Exhale, release the left hand. Begin to make some slow circles. You can do half circles, or if you'd like, you can create some full circles, just being mindful of the neck as we move back, being sure not to overextend. Doing circles one way and the other way when you're ready. All right, coming back into a neutral position. Inhale, the arms open wide. Exhale, bring the right arm underneath the left. Start to hook the left arm and begin to pull the left arm towards the chest. You'll feel a stretch along the outside of the left arm. Begin to look towards the right. And then look over towards the left. Keep the shoulders rooted down the back. And release. Open up wide. Exhale, left arm underneath the right. So we're bending that left arm, pulling the right arm in, shoulders down the back. Begin to look over towards the left. And then over towards the right. And release. Wonderful. Let's make our way onto hands and knees, coming into a tabletop position. And just keeping the toes tucked here. We're going to be moving through some cow-cat poses, but a bit of a different variation today. What we'll be doing this time is inhaling to curl the spine. And then exhale, we're going to stick the tongue out. Lion's breath. All right, so inhale, curl the spine. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. All right, start to walk the knees back a little bit towards the back of the mat. We're going to want to keep the hips stacked over top of the knees here. Start to reach the fingertips forwards. Now, usually for puppy pose, we release the forehead down onto the mat. But today, we're going to try to release the chin down onto the mat. Now, if this is a lot for you, feel free to come down onto the onto the forehead. Otherwise, just finding that stretch through the front of the neck. Feel the stretch in the shoulders. Inhale your way forwards. Release the belly through Sphinx pose. Lift the chin, open through the neck, shoulder blades down the back. Release the right ear towards the right shoulder. Slowly drop chin to chest, moving to the left. And come back up to center. All right, we're going to come completely down onto the chest. We're going to bring our arms behind us here. Now for our first variation, we're going to put our hands down, palms down on the ground by our hips and release your forehead down. We want to press into the tops of the feet so much that the kneecaps rise up off the mat. With your inhale, rise up off the chest. Airplane pose, feel the back body wake up. Maybe lift the hands off the mat, reach for the back heels. Continue to follow your breath here. Active arms. And with your next exhale, release. Now you can do that variation again, or you can join me for the next variation, which is to bring the hands behind the back, lacing the hands together. Starting with the hands on the sit bones, press into the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift the chest, reach the arms back in space, like you're reaching for the back of the mat. Feel that stretch through the shoulders, maybe lift the feet up off the mat. Active legs, active arms. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. Hands come by your side. Press up into child's pose. Release the sit bones by the heels. Soften through the low back. Coming up through tabletop. We're going to move onto the sit bones. We're going to begin making our way onto the back body. So use the support of your hands. Follow your way down, hugging the knees in towards the chest. Just rock side to side. Now this next move that we're coming into is called plow pose. There's two options here. If plow pose is not available to you today, I invite you to do just curling into a ball. So what you'll be doing instead is bringing the knees in towards the chest, peeling the shoulders up off the mat, tucking chin to chest, and maybe the tailbone starts to rise. We bring the forehead towards the knees. So that's our first option. For the second option of plow pose, what you'll be doing is tucking the shoulders a little bit below the back, placing your hands down by your side, lifting your feet, keeping the toes active so that we can stay engaged, and using your core, you'll start to send the legs behind you into a plow pose. The knees can be bent here. Keep your gaze to the ceiling. You want to protect the neck. You don't want to jeopardize the neck at all. So starting here with the hands extended to the back of the mat, you can walk out the feet, you can bend through the knees. Just keep a small space between the chin and the chest. If you want to, take a hold of the hands, clasp the fingers behind the back, extend through the hands. Feel that stretch in the back of the legs, leading right up to the back body. All right, to get out of this pose, we start to bend through the knees more. We bend the hands so that they are placed on our low back, and then start to slowly come down the spine, one vertebrae at a time. We're going to extend the feet down towards the end of our mat. So once our feet are at the end of our mat, taking the hands, placing the palms down by your side, prop up onto your forearms here, and then begin to tilt the head back a little bit so the crown of the head is on the mat. Start to point through the feet, press into the forearms. This is our fish pose. So we're reversing our stretch here. Take some deep breaths into the opening of the chest and the ribs. Open through the throat. All right, begin to press through the hands. Slowly lift the head. Gently come down onto the back body and hug the knees in towards the chest. Rock again from side to side. Awesome. Taking the feet, we're going to begin to slide them towards the end of our mats. Open through the palms. Taking a deep inhale through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and in through the nose, out through the mouth. My cat wants to join us for our final Shavasana. Just begin to wiggle through your jaw. We're releasing through the jaw here, through the muscles of the face. Begin to allow your head to sink into the support of the mat. Remember what brought you onto your mat today. What intention you might have set for yourself. Whatever that intention might be, take a moment to reflect upon that before we let it go and we release into our final Shavasana. So continue to breathe here. Feel the expansion of the belly with every inhale, and feel it deflate and sink towards the ground with every exhale. Breathe into where your body is at right now, and know that you are held here. You're exactly who you are meant to be and where you are meant to be. Feel free to stay in this Shavasana for as long as you like. There's no rush to come off of your mat. Thank you so much for joining me for your throat chakra practice. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.